Do you guys know what a capsule hotel is? It's the most affordable form of hotel that you can often find in Japan, where you stay in a small capsule that's just big enough for one person. And today I'm going to stay in one of those Japanese capsule hotels, but unlike other capsule hotels, this place offers a lot more than just a painful human cage to sleep in. They have fantastic amenities, a sauna, and even unlimited food at night. So come join me, let's go stay in the Japanese capsule hotel. The place that I'm visiting today is called Dormy Inn Korakuen. It's actually a 3-star hotel that has other normal looking hotel rooms, but what they also have here is their cabin room option, where you stay in a small cubicle type of room.
Men's area? This sounds masculine. Sounds like my place.
If you enter the dedicated area for the cabin rooms, there's a hallway with lots of screen doors, and yes, these are all individual cabin rooms.
Oh, my room's at the very end. I think that's a good thing.
So the room doesn't have a door that you can lock, but instead it just has a privacy curtain. Okay then, why don't we take a quick look inside?
Welcome.
So unlike other capsule hotels where they just have a small hole to sleep in, there's actually some space here for you to stand and even a mirror to admire your beauty. They even give you a pair of slippers like any other hotel would. You'll also find this pajama hung up on the wall, and you can wear this within the hotel facility. It's just a set of a t-shirt and shorts. Extremely comfortable, and they made me feel like a kung fu master. So my cabin room has a little desk area for work, so I set up my laptop to do some video editing. Obviously they didn't have an office chair, but there was this stool that was just big enough for the left half of my butt. And it was honestly kind of uncomfortable, so I ended up not doing a lot of editing. Trust me guys, I wasn't being lazy. I was just worried about ruining the perfectly beautiful symmetry of my butt. Like I said, the room's only partitioned off from the hallway by a curtain, which can't be locked. So what they have for you is a little safe that can be cold locked. Honestly, it's very unlikely that anything would get stolen here because this is Japan, but I still decided to keep my expensive camera lenses in here. Well, since I'm in Japan, maybe I should leave gender equality in the safe too. Everyone else seems to be doing that. Just kidding guys, just kidding. Now let's explore my sleeping chamber together, shall we? If you press this switch, that turns a light on for my capsule bed. I guess the first thing that I have to mention is how humongous this bed is. Well, okay, this would be humongous if you're like a sea monkey child. I'm exactly 180 centimeters tall, which is like 5'11", so I'm a little bigger than average, but I'm not like far from average either. And I felt like this bed definitely had enough space for me to sleep somewhat comfortably. They had nice clean sheets, and although the mattress wasn't super soft, I would say it's equivalent to what they would have in other affordable small hotels. Inside the capsule, it has a control panel where you can adjust the lighting and air conditioning. They also gave me earphones, and if you connect this to this plug, you can watch all kinds of exciting things on this TV, such as Japanese teenagers learning how to breakdance. Wow, this is exciting. It also has an AC plug and USB ports on the head side of the bed, so if you're addicted to your smartphone, and I know you are, you can continue to charge your phone while you're chilling on this bed. Oh, and if you want some extra sound barrier and added claustrophobia, you can pull down this screen to completely isolate yourself from the outside world. I was wondering if the space below my bed is a storage space, but it turns out that's actually the sleeping part of my neighbor. I'm glad I got the top bed though, because I don't think I'll sleep well knowing that there's another man on top of me. Talking about my neighbor, the reason that I'm not talking in my video this time is because if you look at the walls, they don't go all the way to the top, kinda like a cubicle. So it's very easy for other people to hear every little noise that I make. Okay, I think that's enough for the room itself, but trust me, there's a lot more to enjoy in this hotel than just this room. Like this motion detecting toilet that surprised me.
What the fuck?
In their lobby they have pretty basic stuffs like free coffee and tea, but let's head over to their basement level. Heard that they have all kinds of surprises there. There's a little chair that you can sit on. During the emergency, you can also take a shit on this. I might have to break the elevator just to take a poop in that. So here's something that's really cool. In their basement, they have a Manga Cafe with a pretty big collection of manga. I was doing some laundry using their free washer, so I think I'm gonna read some manga now.
Maybe here I can just take a chill reading some hentai manga. Oh, cans? I love cans. Wow, the plot's amazing. There's plenty of space to sit here. Isn't it cool? You can just sit on one of these chairs, have the time of your life.
But wait, I'm hungry.
So there's something about this place that almost sounds too good to be true. And it's the fact that they give out free ramen at night. I came to their cafeteria to try it, see how good it is.
To my surprise, the ramen wasn't an instant cup noodle. I mean, even a free cup noodle sounds good to me, but instead they were giving out legitimately prepared ramen with fresh ingredients. And it seemed that if you wanted to get more than one bowl, you can. So it's kinda like all you can eat.
It looks really great for something that's given out for free.
There are things that I'd rather not take even for free, such as a hug from a sweaty man. So let's see if this ramen's actually good.
So the noodles, it kind of tastes like it's been ripped out of a packet just now.
So simply put, it's not as good as the ones that you would get from restaurants, but then it's far better than what you would get from convenience stores.
I think it tastes decent, but it's just not made by some Japanese gentleman who's been making ramen for generations. But let's be realistic here, this is included in your capsule hotel stay, and you can have this as much as you want. So I think that makes it a really great meal. You know what I also forgot about? I forgot to pick up the popsicle that they're giving out for free.
Can't end a meal without a good dessert, right? There's another thing that I really enjoyed during my stay that I won't be able to show you guys, and that's the public bath that they had. It's a public bath with naked people, so I wasn't gonna film it. So here are some photos instead. It honestly looked better in person. They were extremely clean, and everything that I needed for taking a bath was already there. So it was really a pleasant experience after a long day of trip for me. So with that, I'm gonna call it a night for now, because I wanna rest up and wake up for their breakfast buffet. So I'm back to the same cafeteria where I got the ramen from, but for breakfast they have a $14 buffet. So a lot of their dishes were actually Japanese and very protein heavy at the same time, which I really appreciated. I mean, who wants to pay $14 to get some cereal and supermarket sliced bread, you know? It wasn't like a huge buffet that you might see in 5-star hotels, but they seemed to offer some variety, which to me is honestly enough for a breakfast. I mean, they even had fried chicken, how could I complain? And they also cooked the unborn children of the chicken on the spot for me and turned them into omelets. Here's the first round of the food. What do you guys think? I think it looks pretty decent. So my initial impression was that the foods are okay. Like, it wasn't one of those places where I go, wow, I want to go back to that place and have that food again.
Savory.
They could have been just a little fresher, but they were satisfying enough for me.
So there's this thing called ochatsuke in Japan. It's where you pour tea into a bowl of rice. You soak the rice and you eat it. I never had it before, so it's gonna be my first time. But it doesn't have to hurt.
I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, but it was a little bland. But I think it might be better that way for breakfast. Okay, I was hating on bread earlier, but they happen to have some bread and desserts here as well, so I think I'm gonna have to try them.
I get one each. Oh yeah, they're getting baked. This smells like heaven right now. I got the strawberry jam and blueberry jam. Look at this European style breakfast.
To be honest, I'm not sure if they eat like this in Europe, but fortunately they're not here to defend themselves.
Spread some strawberry jam. Would you guys want some?
Maybe I was a handsome European man in my past life. Cause I'm really loving this bread and I can't deny it.
Now as for these little things, the mochi is kind of nice, I guess. They're alright, you don't have to try. Nah, I'm gonna end my hotel breakfast meal with my coffee.
And that concludes my breakfast, and now it's time for me to check out from this beautiful place.
I went inside thinking, I'm just gonna get it over with, get some content out of there. But guess what? I have rested a lot better than I expected. The sauna was beautiful. The sleeping pod was spacious enough that I didn't feel claustrophobic. The food was really there. The only thing that was kind of uncomfortable for me was the mandated silence. But other than that, it was a great place. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. And of course, don't waste another second of your life and go watch my other videos. Later then.
By the way, if you guys join my Discord server, you guys can talk with me all the time, and how awesome is that?